The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now listening to the Allen and DJ Show on 103.5 FM WLSP-LP, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. We're here to talk about self-improvement, lifestyle, and becoming the very best version of yourself.
You're now listening to the Allen and DJ Show.
Yo, 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 Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is, man. Time for the Allen and DJ Show. And, of course, I'm Allen.
And this is your boy, DJ.
DJ, man, what's going on, 7?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Man, it's going to be a busy month, man. You know, we got a lot of things to do. You know, about to get ready for the Midwest Regionals.
Yeah.
You know, still going to go out there to the WBA, go support, learn, you know, see what everything's like, competition and all that, you know. It's all gravy, though, you know. We're going to do our thing for sure. But you know what, though? Me and Bambi the Deer just been at odds lately, man.
Why is that?
I don't know. Like, it's like she only want things done her way, but you're not looking at it my way. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't see the vision that I have for us, man, because sometimes when I want to have that vision, you know what? That's it. Let's talk about it today.
Okay.
Why? And Bambi, I'm going to deal with you later on. Trust me, because you won't see my vision. But why you must believe in yourself and your vision. And this is very important, man, because, you know, a lot of people have a dream and a vision, and things might not go as planned that, like, you know, like you want the first year. Like, it happens. LeBron James and the Miami Heat, we lost to DJ and his Dallas Mavericks in 2011 because we was smoking everybody in the playoffs till we got to them and we lost.
Oh, yeah.
But it goes.
You know what it is.
Yeah, dude.
You know what it is.
Hey, like, man, I was hurt about that game. Like, I walked around the block and everything, but, you know, things ain't going to always go according to, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, how you want things to plan out to be in your first year. But, you know, it's, you know, sometimes it's a learning experience. Like, it humbles you. It teaches you to get ready for, like, the next challenge. And you'll be ready that next year. Same thing with Mike. You know, you got one Grammy offer. And he was like, no, I'm going to tell you the next one. They was like, what? I said the next one, because the next one going to set the whole world on fire. And he did what he had to do. So, you know, don't give up on your vision. And that's why I want to start with talking about bullet point number 1, unwavering belief. Now, DJ, how does this tie into believing in yourself and in your vision?
The reason why this ties into it is because, like, when you have this particular type of belief, like, what happens is, like, you have this particular belief, and what it does is it pushes your reality into reality. And let me explain for a sec. Like, when I say your reality, that means, like, what you want to accomplish and what you want to do is already planted in your head, but it's not out in the real world yet. So when you plant that seed in your head and you go out there and do the work, then it becomes an actual reality.
Facts, and I couldn't agree with you much more, DJ. You know, like, when it comes to unwavering belief, you know, like, you have to believe that, like, it's like laws of attraction. Like, you have to believe that you have it before you have it already. And, like, the foundation of pursuing your dreams is, like, in a deep, unwavering belief in yourself and your potential of your vision. So when you focus on your vision, like, you believe in your vision so much that you just like, yo, I know this is going to get us here. Because I know the thought process, the work I put in and day out, and I believe in it so much that I'm already living this dream before I had this dream. Mm-hmm. And that's unwavering belief. Some people might think you crazy when you say, oh, I already got $10 million. Dude, no, you don't. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Because I subconsciously have it before I have it. So believe in yourself, man. And you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what anybody telling you, man, you know, people can't see your vision like you can see your own vision. But then sometimes when it starts coming to light, you're like, dang, DJ, I see what you're saying now, bro.
Absolutely.
But it was his like unwavering belief that got us here.
And, like, the crazy thing about unwavering belief is basically it's kind of like believing in God. Like you don't see Him in the presence, or you don't see His works or anything like that, but you still have to believe in Him. Which meaning like you gotta have faith. You gotta have faith, even though you don't have physical proof that He exists.
That's true. Like you gotta have faith, man. You know, even when things get rough or things get very challenging, you like, dude. Man, I've been working on my vision since like the last 6 months. It's like things ain't happening for me. Like, you know, you got to believe in your vision. Like, and you got to trust that God is going to move mountains and make it happen for you. Is it going to happen on your time? No. But God do things when, guys, right on time.
Right on time.
And, you know, like, and I'm proud of our unwavering belief in ourselves. Like, bro, we got an award coming from the Midwest Regionals.
Yeah.
WBA, you know, we slid off a little short. But we still was looked at and considered. Like, that's got to be beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And we did this within 9 months.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's unheard of, bro. Like, that never happened. 9 months.
That's a huge accomplishment, man.
9 months.
So it was like the best like TV show, basically. You know?
Yeah, like best TV series.
Yeah.
So we beat out like a lot of stiff competition, and credit to the whole Sun Prairie Media Center staff. Rachel, Colin, John, Erica, man, like and like everybody who give up their time, man, and like all the podcasters that make sure that this like this media center is heading in the right direction. Which is I want to talk about bullet point number 2, a positive mindset. Now, why is this ties into believing in your vision that you must keep a positive mindset, DJ?
A positive mindset gives you the fuel to keep going with your vision.
I like that. So like cultivate a positive mindset by focusing on your potentials of success and the positive outcomes of your efforts. So like you have to believe. Like, how do you expect me to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself?
Yeah.
So if I'm playing my music for you, bro, man, that's hard, ain't it? Hey, now, bro, check this part out right here. You know what I'm saying? Now you vibing, right? But if I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Like, everybody said they didn't really care for this one part. And Dirty said I need to just scrap and change the whole track. So, I think I am. And at first, he might have liked it, but look how you sound. You sound like you ain't confident in your efforts. And so you're already going into this with a negative mindset. We can't have that.
Absolutely.
So anything that you do, guys, you have to come into it with a positive mindset. Even if it doesn't work, you got to still think, okay, we came close, but we need to tweak this, and let's get a little better at this, and then we're going to set the bar higher next year.
All right. Plus, when you have a negative mindset, like what will happen is like that will block your vision and generate a different vision.
Yeah, because you are what you think.
Absolutely.
How they say thoughts become things, things can become your what? Reality.
Yeah.
So in our circle and in my circle, it's no negative mind like thinking. No way. That can't exist. Because I used to be like that. Mm-hmm. Like DJ used to be like that. You know Absolutely. What I'm saying? And we, when things get tough, we be like, man, forget this stupid thing, man. I'm finna go to something else. And sometimes, like, I remember in the gym the other day, working out with DJ and this team, and I was so sore and tired. I was like, man, forget this, man. I'm tired, dude. I can't breathe. So I'm working too hard. And then he's like, dude, you can't quit. You can't give up. How you going to be better than anybody else if you quit?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So he said, dude, you have to change your perspective, and miracles are going to start to happen. And now, like, I lost almost like 7.5 pounds so far, and it feels good, bro. Just working hard, putting that hard work in and day out. We will, me and you will, like, we always constantly working on our vision. Sometimes it takes away from everything, but you have to keep going to this thing positive. Like, everybody can go, but I know I'm still have my vision, which leads me into bullet point number 3, visualize success.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how's that important, DJ, when it comes to thinking positive and believing in your vision?
Oh, this goes back to laws of attraction.
Break it down, DJ. Break it down, DJ. Hey, break it down for the 30th row up there at the top. Dirty, I see y'all up there. Save me some popcorn.
Oh, God. No, basically, visual success is basically your thoughts can become your reality. So whatever you're thinking about or whatever your vision is,
Yes, sir.
it becomes your reality.
Yes, sir. You know, like, which bring me back to what I was saying in the second bullet point. Like, you can't go into this thing already thinking negative. You can't go into this thing visualizing negativity. So let me break this down for a minute.
Yeah.
I like to listen to the guy on YouTube. You guys should check him out. His name is Bob Proctor. Lead DJ. We all listen to the guy. Or even Ralph Smart.
Yep.
A lot of people think with their regular mind, but they don't think with their subconscious mind. Now, let me break down the subconscious mind. So, like, the subconscious mind is kind of like your gut feeling and intuition. But a lot of people don't know how to use 100% of their brain. Like, how much percentage of our brain do we use, DJ?
At the most, 10%. Bro.
At 10 to 20% of our brain, right? Order to unlock that third eye, order to unlock your full potential and to become what you really want to become, you have to visualize it before you have it. Like, I think one of the rappers was like, I always had a passion for flashing, but before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined a good life. So you got to have it. And then I think Kanye said that.
Yeah.
So you have to want it. You have to visualize it. You have to visualize what that check would be like when you open it up. You have to visualize yourself at the awards.
Absolutely.
You have to visualize yourself holding that trophy. We visualize it now. It's about to manifest into our reality. Mm-hmm. So you are what you think. Things have to materialize in the spiritual realm first before it materializes into the physical, because it starts with a desire. And then like that desire, that frequency go in the air. And then it starts to package up what you want. Now certain current events are going to start to happen where it starts to attract to your reality.
Absolutely. And visual success basically gives you a goal to strive for and a visual reward at the end. But also your subconscious can't separate reality from your actual mindset. Like for an example, like let's say you want to be rich. Your subconscious mind don't know that you're not rich. But if you visually plant that seed in your subconscious, it's going to automatically attract richness in your life.
It's automatically going to attract it because you are what you think. So you ever know you go to work or, say you about to take that test, you're already going into it thinking negative. Mm-hmm. You're scared, you got anxiety, the butterflies are bubbling. But then sometimes when you take it, you're like, man, it wasn't that bad because you got it out your mind. You said, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to just make it happen. That's how like the subconscious mind is like a DJ that you couldn't have brought that down no better. Subconscious mind, I don't know if you're rich or poor.
Yeah.
Like your regular mind do what the subconscious mind don't. So you have to manipulate the, it's like a glitch in the system. You have to hit that glitch and manipulate it.
Yep.
I said, man, I'm already rich already. Man, I'm already 225 pounds. I already got abs. Thoughts become things. Things can become your reality. Absolutely. Which visualize into bullet point number 4, realistic goals. Well, now why is this important, DJ? That people need to make realistic goals while trying to believe in themselves and their vision.
Basically, like what realistic goals do is basically give you a baseline on what you need to accomplish.
Yes, sir. So when I say when you have realistic goals, like you have to break your large goals into smaller ones and make manageable steps and try to avoid feeling overwhelmed, because you can feel overwhelmed when you have too much of large goals. Like you got goals that are like unrealistic. Like you like, okay, man, I'm gonna get to 225, but I should be 225 in 5 weeks. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna happen.
No.
Unless it depends on where you at in weight. But if you like where I'm at, trying to get down to 225, not gonna happen, realistically. Now you can get there. Take it step by step. So break the large goals down into what? Smaller goals. So we say, okay, each week I should be dropping 4 to 5 pounds on average. That way you're not feeling overwhelmed. You're not running hard, like, looking crazy. You like looking like Jordan in that mud. Like, calm down, my G. You don't have to do all that. Take your time. Or like you want to be rich, or you want the #1 podcast, you want all this stuff, right? Then like you got to take the larger goal and say, okay, this is the goal right here. So let's break down these smaller goals to get to the big goal.
Absolutely.
And you do that, you'll just become the very best version of yourself.
And what people need to stop doing, and this is including us. We're not excluded in this category, but we need to stop making and doing unrealistic goals. And the reason why we need to stop doing that is because what unrealistic goals do is it set us up for failure, because you'll start to do them, and then when you don't succeed, you'll give up.
No, facts, man. And, you know, it's what you don't want, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what you don't want. You know, like, you don't want to overwhelm yourself with challenging tasks that you know, like, dude, you don't have to do it like that.
Yeah.
Break them goals down into smaller goals. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take it step by step. And you build your foundation brick by brick. So when a storm comes, your house ain't going to fall down like everybody else, because you built your stuff off of what? Solid foundation. You built it brick by brick by brick by brick. So it's like building like your dreams and your vision, brick by brick. This piece got to make it to this piece. This piece needs to be added to this piece. And before you know it, your vision slowly coming to life like ours are. Absolutely. Which is, you know what I'm saying, bullet point 5. Let's talk about celebrate the process. Because, see, a lot of people just want to get there, DJ. But let's break it down, though, why you must fall in love with the process when it comes to believing in your vision.
Because, like, you need this in your life because, first of all, it relaxes your mind, man.
Man, dog, break that down, man. Break that down, DJ.
No, like, and we need to do this, too, like all of us, man. Cause
especially myself. I want to get there so bad.
Man.
I'm like, I'm going to drive us there by any means necessary, but that's that Leo energy in me. That's that Kobe type or Jordan type of energy. I can't help it.
Yeah.
You know, like, why we ain't won? Then we need to go more harder so we be one next year. But DJ, right. Like, yeah, that's something we all work on with myself.
Yeah. No, but the reason why, like, this is so important is because you need to celebrate your accomplishments, or else eventually you won't have time to celebrate your accomplishments. And I'll give you an example. Like, it was this dude that this female told me about. I think it was like her uncle. And he basically, like, worked his butt off. He got to about, like, 68 years old, and he retired, and he had all this money. And when it was about time for him to celebrate, he had a stroke, and then, like, 3 or 4 months later, he died.
Why was that? Because he was too what? Overwhelmed. He was too overwhelmed. Like, you know, you have to learn how to start celebrating the small victories. And what I mean by celebrating, like, the small victories, like, acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments no matter how big they are. Big, small, stay motivated, but you also want to build momentum. Mm-hmm. So you could say, man, DJ, man, Will, man, we looking good so far. The numbers going up, everything looking good. I like where we going, and we're heading in the right direction. So you could say, hey, like, everybody so far, good job. But let's keep building this momentum. Like, let's keep getting stronger with this, you know. And, you know, when you do that, man, how can you lose?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not missing the moments of, like, okay, I've been working hard for, like, the last 2 weeks, so let me take this weekend and hang out with family and friends. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's, like, relaxing. You celebrating the process. Like, man, you know what? Like, the process of dropping them first 7-8 pounds was dope. Mm-hmm. And, like, I'm going to celebrate this. So I can have what I want to eat, but I can't have what I want to eat all day because DJ made this so clear to me. You can't have a cheat day. Why you going to have a cheat day? Well, because I worked hard all week in the last 2 weeks, and I'm just hungry. I want me some, no. Have a cheat meal. You can have a cheat meal once every 2 weeks, but you can't have a cheat day. Because what you just did in the whole week, going to pack it back on. Is it like, so was it worth it?
Absolutely. And, like, also when you celebrate your progress, like, it has to be some type of balance. Like, you could work hard to get to where you need to be, but when I was trying to explain to this female, like, why we needed to work hard, she was like, yeah, that's cool, but you do need to celebrate what y'all have accomplished so far. And y'all also need to have some type of balance in your life, or else y'all will be out of touch with reality. And I was like, to an extent, like, you're actually right. Like, we do, like, this, like, winning our award is a big accomplishment. We do need to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need to be like, oh, man, skip this. We didn't win the WBA, so we finna work even harder. No, let's celebrate what we do have, because we didn't even have to get that.
No. And, like, the Midwest Regionals is tough.
Yeah,
we beat everybody in the Midwest, and we beat everybody in the state. Now, WBA is like the Oscars.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you won against Channel 4, Channel 6, Channel 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's and just for us to even make it in that top 10% was good enough.
Mm-hmm.
And for us to still be able to go there.
Yep.
Man, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said the next one. Everybody's like, the next one? I said the next one. Because I promise the next one, we will win. And you heard me say this today on April 8th. We will win next year. And our content next year going to set the whole world on fire. That's why I want to get into bullet point number 6. I'm finna embrace the challenge.
Yeah.
But DJ, why we must embrace the challenge when it comes to believing in ourselves and y'all believing in yourselves and y'all vision?
What will happen when you embrace challenges is basically it will help you learn who you are and unlock new skills that you have.
Yeah, so you can build like your unwavering potential.
Absolutely.
Like viewing obstacles, opportunities for growth and learning, and using them as stepping stones to move towards like the next goal. So like the first time you ain't gonna succeed, but like how the singer said, dust yourself off and try again.
Yep.
So like let's say you've been crushing on this girl and she just rejected you. It's okay, brush your shoulders off. You gotta embrace the challenge of, okay, I'm gonna win some, I'm gonna lose some, but I'm gonna keep getting back out there trying it again, and I'm gonna keep trying it again, because eventually you're gonna hit. And why you're gonna hit is because you can't do nothing but get better. Like the more you get comfortable with talking to women, or for my women out there, the more that you're trying to get comfortable trying to learn how to talk to men. Or like the more you get comfortable with learning how to do public speaking in front of large crowds and everything, you're going to make mistakes. It's going to be challenging, but you have to embrace the challenge and say, okay, dang, DJ, tonight we want the best version of ourselves out there. But you know what, though? We got to keep going back to the drawing board. Eventually, you're going to get better at it.
Absolutely. And everything you do in life, you will encounter a challenge. So you got to learn to accept these challenges and embrace them, man.
Exactly. And, you know, once again, enjoy the process. And while we stand on that, you know what I'm saying, let's talk about bullet point number 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about staying resilient.
Okay.
So why you must stay resilient when it comes to trying to get to your vision? Because that's not easy.
Absolutely. Like, let me give people a definition of it so we could break it down and tell them why it's so important. And the definition is basically resilience is basically the ability to recover from life's challenges and hardships.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what it does is it helps you adapt to challenges.
Most def. You know, like developing resilience can come from learning from, like, you know what I'm saying, like setbacks, learning from using opportunities to refine your approach at the situation again. So you're going to have a lot of setbacks in life. Like, how many doors didn't close on big celebrity faces for that one open?
Yep.
Or, you know, you just going to a certain place and, oops, I was there at the right time. I wasn't even supposed to be here. I was at the wrong place at the right time. If that makes sense. And boom, like things just happened for you. Why? Because you was being resilient. You was focused. You was hungry. You like, man, I got to get in that room no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Or no, I got to get this job today. Like, they got to feel me. You know, like I got to show them why I'm the best candidate for that job. Mm-hmm. And that's just being resilient. That's being confident in yourself and learning that, okay, I went through the step back before. It's just another challenge that I got to attack because I can get better at this.
Absolutely. And what it also does is it gives you the fuel to never give up and keep fighting.
Exactly. Which brings me into bullet point number 8, staying persistent.
Absolutely.
Now you have to stay persistent, DJ. But why people have to stay persistent when they trying to believe in their and focus and trying to get to that certain vision?
What it does is like it helps you succeed by actions and words.
Right. So like, don't be discouraged by temporary setbacks and failures. It's gonna happen. Use them as motivation and keep striving for your dreams. Like, you have to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, we're gonna go through this in the future. We was like, come on, you gotta wanna win. It was like, man, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember, dude.
And like, that stuck with me because that's how bad this dude wanted to win. And he was persistently, relentlessly going for the goal. Kept coming. Persistently. That's like going to the gym. You're persistently going every day. The challenge is just to get through the doors, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, and how we say this, like, once you get through the doors, then it's the easy part. The hard part is trying to wake up, going through the motions, especially as you start to get older. The bones don't move like they once used to.
No.
Man, brother, you gotta give me like an extra 5 minutes. I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay persistent.
Absolutely. And like basically what being persistent is basically just it's a quality that allows someone to continue doing something or trying to do something even though it is difficult. And what happens is you're persistent and you keep being persistent and turns into determination, which determination is like you won't stop until it gets done.
Exactly. And that's just how I am. I'm sorry. Like, you know, I know sometimes like I drive y'all crazy, or you know, I'm walking Will, talking in his ears, walking around the whole job, bro, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, we gotta be this, bro. Like this gotta happen, DJ. Hey, I know it's 2 a.m, but dog, I got an idea.
Yeah.
You know, but that comes from like relentlessly wanting it so bad that I have to be better. Like you know, like I can't stop till the end result is at hand.
Yeah, he do this all the time, man.
And then like that was actually being Will, like, what do you mean by when it's at hand? Like I can't stop till that vision and that dream is in my hand. But I visualized this dream, but till it's in my hand, I have to relentlessly keep going for it, which bring me to bullet point 9. And this is simple. Focus.
Oh yeah.
Now this is why you need to stay focused. But I'm gonna let this DJ eat up on this one. Why do you have to be focused when you're trying to go for your vision and, you know what I'm saying, you're working on your dreams?
Because, first of all, like, distractions will keep you from being focused.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, in order for you to be focused, man, you got to be able to know what your target is and be able to hit your target without going off course.
No, facts. You know, like, staying focused and going for your goals and try to avoid distractions by getting into negativity and other pursuits. So getting into other people's businesses, dipping your nose in other people's businesses where like you should be worried about your own business, or you know what I'm saying, like, you know that I need to be focused on my vision tonight, but tonight I just got to see what old girl talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, and then you like, bro, like, dog, bro, we gotta go to the gym tonight. Damn, I'm sorry, bro. Bro, man, you know how that was. Bro, man, I just got to see what she about. Okay, that's all cool and all. But now you're falling off your vision, and you letting somebody like Alan, DJ, Will outwork you.
Yep.
Because the moment you keep getting distracted, now there's nothing wrong with having fun and setting time to the side. That we always say this. Make sure you've done everything that you need to do before you go out there and have leisure time.
Yep.
Because if not, you're taking 10 steps backwards, and you just knocked yourself 10 days further back from your goals. Where about, I just went 10 days ahead of you because while you keep sitting there chilling, while you keep procrastinating, I mean, I just do it tomorrow. Man, I'll do it Friday. Keep relaxing, and we're going to keep getting better.
Yep.
And that's how people, you look up and they miles and leaps ahead of you because you're not being focused. No distractions, man. No distractions.
Yeah. You got to eliminate them.
Yeah, like you can't do that. And then bullet point 10. Sometimes you might have to go back to the drawing board and do what, DJ? Refine
your strategy.
Your strategy. So let's break that down.
Like basically like what when you have to define your strategy, like sometimes your actual plan that you put in motion actually don't work. And sometimes you have to adjust it so it can work or better suit you and your situation, because sometimes things happen, sometimes situations happen that'll alternate that strategy that you just put in place. And with most people, what happened with them is like they have a plan, and the minute that something goes wrong in that plan, they don't alternate that plan. What they do is they'll basically go look at that mess up that they did in their plan, or look at that distraction that they had in their plan, and they'll veer off that plan.
Exactly. And, you know, like, when you're trying to refine your strategy, like, it's okay to regularly evaluate your process and make adjustments to your strategy as needed. So you can say, okay, man, we here, but, okay, like, what's working for us on this board? Okay, what's not working for us? I think we need to take this day here and make this more like let's say workouts. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, we need to hit the gym on this extra day right here. We need to take this day right here and always keep coming up with content. And let's refine our strategy. Like, we might need to make the proper adjustments to help us spring forth ahead, so we know how to make more leisure time and relax at times too, and take time for yourself. Because sometimes, like, you got to get your mental right, because how can I be good for you if I ain't good for myself? So sometimes, you know, it's okay to, you know what I'm saying, make adjustments so you can have more of your leisure time.
Absolutely.
And let's get into this with the Alan and DJ's final thought. DJ, what's your final thought when it comes to believing in yourself and in your vision?
First of all, you gotta believe in yourself, man, and also have a positive mindset and have realistic goals when it comes down to basically believing in your vision. Because like, once you have all that together, then you could be able to progress. You could be able to progress with your goals, because first of all, you made them realistic to where like you could hit the targets at a manageable time, and you believe in yourself so other people can start believing in you, and you're visualizing your success. So your thoughts are starting to become reality. Mm-hmm. And once all that happens, then everything else will align itself.
Most definitely. And I would say, you know what I'm saying, like, you have to go into everything with a positive mindset. You know, you can't go into this thing thinking negative. If you did that, then you might as well quit while you're ahead. Visualize your success. You know, visualize like the lifestyle that you want, the life that you want to live, the life that you want your family and friends to live, and just keep working hard and keep going for it. And sometimes celebrate the process, celebrate the small things that you have accomplished, so that, how the Bible say, you celebrate the small things so that, and let's say that you appreciate the small things so that I bless you with bigger things. Stay resilient, keep being persistent. Y'all already know what to do when I say stay focused. Stay focused. And, you know, go back to the drum board and make adjustments to your strategy as needed. And if you did that, you just became the very best version of yourself. Now, this is the Alan and DJ Show. You can find us at the Alan and DJ Show at gmail.com if you have any questions about what you want us to talk about. You can find the Alan and DJ Show on YouTube. You can find the Alan and DJ Show on our fan page at the Alan and DJ Show on Facebook. You can find Alan Hutchinson, me personally, on Instagram and Facebook, and William J. Smith on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, believe in yourself, believe in your vision, and just become the very best version of yourself. Because once you do that, sky's the limit, baby. Stay well, stay healthy.
Peace.